Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrappin' Abby, and I'm back with another design team project. This is for Crafting Ireland, and it's going to be out in the, Crafting Ireland is a online publication. It's a crafting magazine that's free, and sadly this is kind of bittersweet because this is issue 20, and it's the last issue that Timmy and Nicole, who live in Ireland and who run and put the magazine together, are stopping the actual publication of the online magazine, just mostly due to it's a lot of time to put this together, and it's pretty time consuming for them along with their jobs and their very busy lives as well. But the good news is they're going to continue with the design team, yay, and they're going to continue with the blog that they have. So I'll put a link to the issue 20 that this project's going to be featured in, as well as a link to the Crafting Ireland blog. So I'm really excited to get right to it and share this project with you guys. I don't know the exact date that the issue 20 is going to be out available, but as soon as you're seeing this video, then you know it's out, because I can't show this until the issue is available online. So before I get going on this, let me share with you really quick the products I used to create this winter tag. And the paper collection I used, I've been kind of using this one quite a bit since I purchased it recently, but I really love it. It's from, and I'm sorry for the glare, it's from Authentique. It is the Glistening collection, and I've been making some other holiday tags and projects from the same collection. This paper is just beautiful. I just love it. I typically decorate my home in the traditional, red, green, gold, that kind of thing, and then obviously some purple thrown in different parts of the house. But I really am loving this whole color scheme. It's very wintry, snow looking to me, and I really like that. So the papers I used for this tag, I actually made the tag from some cardstock from the collection. I already snipped off the the strips. It tells you which paper is which, but this is from the collection. I love that wood grain. I think that's just really pretty. And that's the side, this is the side that I used for the front of the tag. The back is this really pretty blue kind of chevron-y print. I really like that. So I used that. And then I used this polka dotted kind of tan and cream brown, or excuse me, it's a kind of a cream background with brown polka dots on the back, as you can see there. I didn't grab the doilies, but this doily in the background is from Bo Bunny, and I just did some different distressing and inking techniques, and I'll share with you about those in a moment. I used this sheet of metallic kind of silvery sheer vellum for an accent, and some of the die cuts on the tag itself. And then the sentiment, it says wonderful winter day. This is from one of the sheets that has a bunch of these different journaling note cards, which is great. And the back side has some striping, so if you're using these, you're not worried about cutting up some of the beautiful images, like on these other papers, which I think are just beautiful. And so those are the items that I used as far as paper goes on that. And then I'm going to grab, pardon the squeak of my chair just a second. I'm grabbing something I had on the floor behind me. I used one of my Tim Holtz Sizzix dies. It's the, I don't have it in front of me, I think it's the Winter Wishes one or something like that. It's one with the snowman and the snowflakes. I used that to cut some snowflakes from this really beautiful pretty blue fabric. I don't know the type of fabric it is, but because I don't sew, but I use it for projects for crafting, but it's this really pretty fabric. And then I used some more of that vellum that I shared with you a moment ago for another one of the little snowflakes, which is right here. And then to create this image here, this tag I used is from Sizzix. It's the gift tags, and I use this, well, I guess you guys can't see it, but anyway, there's two images on, two dies on here, and I used the label one, and you'll see which one when I show you up close. And I used a combination of just some white craft sand that I picked up from Michael's or Joann's, I forget which store. And then I used this large wood snowflake, is from Pink Paisley from the Snow Day collection. It's the wood shapes. It was the big snowflake that was right here. I used a combination of some different sprays and alcohol ink. I didn't grab the ink out. I think I put it away, but it's the Tim Holtz Stream. And then I used a Distress Paint in Picket Fence. And then I used some Stardust Stickles. And here's to show you guys really quick. This is one of the snowflakes from that Tim Holtz die that I used with that vellum paper, and I did some different treatments to it, and you'll see it in just a moment. And then I used This is one of the Sizzix Snowflake texture fades, texture folders. I used that. And I use that on this. This is from Seven Gypsies. It's the foil sheets in the silver, and this is what one of the sheets looks like. It's really, you know, flexible, but it takes the texture fades just beautifully. It gave a really nice impression. And I think that's everything on here that I used. And then just some silver ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. It came in one of my Ribbon of the Month kit clubs, or kit packs. And then this is a little remnant of the doily, just to kind of share with you guys. It was kind of a cream white, or kind of, I guess you call it probably an antique or off-white. And then I just did some different misting with the different paints I already showed you. And the darker that you see here is the alcohol ink from Tim Holtz. And then the lighter is actually from Lindy Stamp Gang, as the Tiffany Blue spray. So let's get to it, and let me share with you the project. So again, this is the tag, this is the back, so it looks really cute from the back. You could also put, you know, one of these other, you know, if you're going to have this displayed somewhere where you can see the front and the back, you could take another one of the different note cards if you wanted and put it on the back side to do that. And this is the front of it. And then you can see here with that foil sheet from Seven Gypsies, this is the impression from that texture fade, just how beautiful that impression is. I love it. And it's all the way through the whole entire sheet. And then I also sprayed some of the white, the picket fence, and then dropped some little bits of the alcohol ink on there, the stream, just to kind of give it, you know, kind of muddle, you know, match in with the rest of the tones of the tag. And then here is that vellum piece I cut with that tag die. It kind of curled up on me, but I think that looks pretty cute. It's kind of, you know, gives it some layer and some texture, and I like how it sounds. It's real crinkly. Again, use some more of the same spraying techniques, alcohol inks. This is one of the snowflakes with the vellum. That's a little bit of bling from Queen & Company on the bottom. And then there's some more down here. These blue snowflakes you see here, this is cut from that fabric. And then I just put some stickles on the end of it, on the tips, and then I just put a piece of bling from Queen & Company in the middle as well. This is the wood piece here, and I'll flip this over again so you can see that that's what it looks like. And this is the front, and I just used some more of that Distress Picket Fence ink on there. Wait for it. And then before it dried, I sprinkled some sand on there, and then I just used my heat tool to dry it, and so it kind of gave it that, you know, textured snow dust kind of look. And then I went over with some more of this alcohol ink in Stream and in the Tiffany Blue from Lindy Stamp Gang. And then on the very tips there, hopefully you guys can see, I put just a little bit more of the stickles, and then again in the center. Sorry, my laptop just restarted. Sorry about that. And then the background of the polka dots. And then here I have, you know, that doily I was showing you guys a moment ago. I intentionally frayed the ends of this ribbon using my distressing tool. This is from Prima. I'm sure everybody's probably seen this, but you know, for those who may be watching my videos that haven't before, it looks like it's a, you know, a pedicure type of tool, but it's a distress tool, lots of different things. And you pull the end cap off, and it's got these little metal wire brushes, and then that's all I did was just take it, the ribbon, and just on the very end did this business. Don't do that in your finger. I'm just showing you really quickly how I did that. And that gave it kind of this tattered, you know, kind of look, which I really like, that distressed kind of look. And I did the same thing on the tops of the ribbon here when I tied it off. And this is a really nice, sturdy ribbon. It's pretty bendable. I like it. It's not a wire edge, but it's pretty stiff, so it really looks nice, I think. And then I just curled the edges of this little journaling note card. It says, "Wonderful Winter Day." I haven't decided yet if I'm going to actually use this, you know, put a photo here or write a note or something, but I think what I'm going to do is probably attach this onto a layout, and then you know, have some pictures of my family from this winter holiday season, and then kind of, you know, maybe journal a note, you know, a little note card of, you know, what we did that day or whatever, and then kind of have that. And then I might even put it like in a shadow box type frame, and then maybe bring it out every winter and then swap out the picture if I need to, just to kind of have some, you know, crafty holiday home decor items. So I will have a full tutorial with step out photos and along with instructions on how I constructed each component and put this tag together. That is going to be in the Crafting Ireland issue 20, and I'll also put a link to my blog to that same post tutorial in the description of the video below. And as always, if you guys have any questions on on how I, made the tag or any of the techniques, or you'd like me to do a video just, maybe showing people how I, use the foil sheet with the texture fade, did the inking and all that kind of stuff in the different sprays, I'm more than happy to do that. Just let me know. So be sure to stop by the Crafting Ireland online magazine and the blog and check out all kinds of wonderful winter, holiday, Christmas themed projects from the design team. And this will again be the last online magazine for Crafting Ireland as far as the issue, but the blog will still be in full motion with the design team that is currently in place. So I'm very excited about that. It's a lot of fun to participate in a design team with crafters from all over the world, and it's just a lot of fun, I think, to see other people's takes on different holiday and winter themed projects and that kind of thing. So thanks you guys for checking out another Scrappin' Abby video, and I will see you guys next time, and happy crafting!